Hey, folks in 107. I really miss you guys. I hope you're all healthy and staying away from each other and hanging in there. This is a pretty crazy transition. Please let me know how I can support you best. I'm posting this learning plan, but I wanted to go over it with you briefly. Most things start on our regular Moodle site. There we are. There's our 107 lab. I hid a bunch of stuff. Everything from the first half of the semester is hidden. I'll work on getting it available to you if you want it. You shouldn't need it though, so that's part of why I've taken it down. You're going to be doing virtual labs via this link here, and I'm not sure what it's going to do if I click on it right now. You should get to a page like this, and you want to click on connect, right? And then it's going to ask, if you haven't done it already, it's going to ask you for an access code, which I sent in an announcement. And email me if you're stuck at that point or the access code you have isn't working. I should have more of them by tomorrow. And then it's going to bring you into this virtual labs thing. So far, the only thing that's open is this tutorial for using virtual labs. This is as of Sunday night. Please do it. Try it out. See how it goes. Make sure your software works. And then the rest of the labs are listed in order. So here are the ones you'll do for enzymes. There's 4 different activities and then a homework assignment in here. And those, I set those to open on April 1st. And it looks like I need to fix the due date. I apologize that that's set for next week. I'm going to open all the labs, should go through to May 9th, which is the last day. Oh, May 14th. I'll get it all sorted out, but they're there. Okay, so you do those in this McGraw-Hill campus, and your grades are going back into the gradebook on Moodle. Okay. That's not the right thing. This is what I want. Okay. I will have an office hour from 2 to 3 on Wednesdays. I will be online, ready to do a Google Hangout with you if you need me. If you don't, that's fine. Of course I want to hear from you, but if you're doing all right and that's not a good time for you, that's fine. If you want to get in touch with me otherwise, send me an email and we can try to set a time. I have a, not going anywhere. So but perhaps like you, I have some different responsibilities. So we'll find a time though if 2 to 3 on Wednesday doesn't work for you. If you have a problem with the McGraw-Hill virtual labs, start by calling their tech line. Right? They will give you a ticket saying that they've tried to fix it and it doesn't work, and then I'm happy to take over from there. But if it's like, I'm clicking on this and it's not working, they will be much more helpful than I will be. Okay, if it's I don't understand why it's important to know what an active site in an enzyme is, that I can help you with. So email me about that. But if it's the computer program isn't working, try this place. Okay. And I am trying to check email, really and truly. Okay, so each week there may be a pre-lab intro video on Moodle. You can read through the background. Let's look at the enzyme week. Okay, so this is the one that I had prepared for us already. Just ignore that bit about writing an introduction section. Here's one good thing about this. You don't have to write a full lab report anymore. Yay! Congratulations. But you can watch that. Here's my slides. There's the original lab. There's some stuff, you know, at the beginning of the lab, they have the pages on with background information. So that might be useful to read through. This is another video that that might be useful. And then you're going to go into the McGraw-Hill Connect program and do those labs and the homework assignment. Once you feel like you've got that all ready and comprehended and your questions answered and all that, you're going to come back to Moodle and you're going to take a quiz. This is a for real quiz. You have 25 minutes to complete it. You get one chance. It's mostly multiple choice, true, false, short, a couple of short answers maybe, but hopefully not too difficult to take, but you do need to know your enzyme stuff. It's based on what we did in lab and some general enzyme stuff. So that's the weak bit. Everything at this point is open through the end of classes May 8th. You could just go through and do it all if you really wanted to. May I suggest that you do one a week if you can, but I don't want this to be stressful for you. So if you need to do it, get it done. If you want to wait a couple weeks and then do it, whatever. But make sure that by May 8th you have finished these 4 labs, done the homeworks, taken the quizzes. This week you need to take the diffusion and osmosis quiz in Moodle based on the lab we did before spring break. And I realized that was a million years ago at this point, but you can do it. Then you're going to do the enzyme lab. If you're spacing this out appropriately, I mean, if your lecturer is going to do cellular respiration fermentation in 2 weeks or 3 weeks and you want to do the lab that same week, that's fine, whenever. But this breaks it up through the month of April and still gives you a week to have other things you need to do and not do lab. But just May 8th is the last day of classes. Okay. We were not obviously having an in-person hands-on practical exam as planned. I think that there is going to be a Moodle exam. And the 107 group is still trying to figure this out. And I will let you know as soon as I know what the plan is. We may have to do it during the finals week. I'm not entirely sure, but I'll let you know as soon as I know. I apologize. That's supposed to say, and I'll send an email. And I guess I didn't type it. But I'll get it. And I will post this remote learning plan for you so that you have it. I think that's about it. Like I said, do let me know how you're doing, and if you have content questions, that's for me. Technical problems start with either the McGraw-Hill folks, or if it's a Moodle problem, the IT folks at HCC can be helpful with that. Good luck with your other classes, and hang in there. Stay safe. Bye.